What's up, folks? How is it going? This is Luis here, and welcome to Devops Challenge Hub. So let's start with today's interview question. And today we are going to discuss a few short interview questions on instance type. Okay, so stay till the end. We have some quiz also at the end. So instance store. Instance store already we discussed. Instance store, it's a temporary storage. It's instance store is directly attached to your physical means the host. Temporary storage for this instance, it's ideal for temporary data like caches, buffer, and stash data. Since it's directly attached to the host, it will be faster. Apps will be faster. Which ECU type supports instance store? So instance type like i3, T2, H1, they offer instance store volumes. Not all instance types support instance store volumes because it has to be physically attached, right? So not all types are supporting this instance stores. What happens to the data stored on instance stores when an instance is stopped or terminated? So once the data will be lost. How do you ensure data persistent when using instance store? So data persistence when using instance store, you regularly back up the data to persistent storage like EBS and S3. Using EBS S3, you have to take backup. Can you attach or detach instance store volumes from running instance? No. You cannot attach or detach instance store volumes because they're ephemeral and cannot be detached or deattached. Describe scenario where instance store is more advantageous than EBS, where you have to do like caching, buffer storage, etc. Right? So there you can use instance store. How do you identify mount instance storage volumes on a Linux instance? Suppose you can run the ls build command. You have logged into that, let's say SSH through SSH. You have logged into the machine or host. SSH minus I, then your PIN key, Ubuntu address, IP address, or DNS name. And if you log into it, you can run lsblk and you can see where user instance stores. It will show lsblk command. It will show all the block devices. Currently, here we don't have instance stores. It's showing EBS volume, XBDM, XBD 8GB showing. What are the limitations using instance stores for database storage? Data loss upon instance stores or termination makes it unsuitable for persistent database storage. So persistent database storage not possible. How does the performance of instance stores compare to EBS for temporarily storage units? Instance stores often offers lower latency and higher hours. So latency is lower and hours input output operation per second is higher. Input output operation per second is higher and latency is lower because it's directly attached with the host or the instance, making it available for temporarily high performance needs. What are the security considerations when using instance store volumes? Data is not encrypted by default, so and also it's lost upon termination. So sensitive data should be encrypted and not solely relied upon the storage. So don't rely on the storage, encrypt the sensitive data yourself. Like storage is not going to encrypt. EC2 instance, which EC2 instance have instance stores? Older type instance, especially if they have D and I3, I4, I, C5D, M5D. So let's have a look at it. I have clicked on launch instance and go to quick start and click on Ubuntu. And then Amazon machine image, go to server instance type. Instance type, I've selected 5D, C5D. C5D it's like, so this will have normal EBS volume and it will also have EBS is the normal one, 8 DP3. And it also has instance store volumes, which is ephemeral. Means it's not permanent, right? Dev NVMe, NVMe 01. Size is 100 GB SSD. NVMe AMI required, not applicable from apps. Okay. And delete on termination. This is not applicable. Automatically deleted. Encrypted, not applicable. Okay. So which instance do not have instance tools? Instance like T3, T4, etc. In fact, they do not have instance tools. They rely entirely on EBS volume. Why do only some instances have instance stores? Because they're physically attached to the host machine. That's why AWS includes it for use cases needing high-speed local storage, temporary storage needs, and low latency access. High-speed local storage, temporary storage needs, and low latency access without going over the network, like for caching temporary DB data. But for most general purpose cases, EBS is preferred. So it's not, that's why it's not every type having instance store. Okay, let's go to the quiz section. What happens to the data stored in instance stores when instance stopped or terminated? Data is lost. Answer is C. Which of the following best describe instance store in AWS? High durability storage, temporary block level storage, physically attached to the host. C. Temporary block level storage, physically attached to the host. That is the answer. So hope you like this video. Please like and share. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also follow Devops Challenge Hub LinkedIn page. And I conduct quiz and contest daily. And you can participate in the quiz. And also follow WhatsApp channel, Devops Challenge Hub for updates. And thank you for watching this video. And see you again in the next.